The concept of no-fault divorce has become a prominent topic of discussion, especially within the Texas GOP, which has expressed its intention to eliminate this concept. No-fault divorce essentially allows couples to divorce without either party having to prove wrongdoing, such as infidelity or abuse. However, efforts to change this approach are also underway among Republicans in various state legislatures across the country. This proposed change in divorce laws has garnered significant attention among women because it would fundamentally alter the dynamics of divorce proceedings. If implemented, it would require individuals, regardless of their gender, to demonstrate grounds such as infidelity or abuse to seek a divorce. This shift has understandably led to mixed reactions within society. Some argue that eliminating no-fault divorce could prevent women from potentially exploiting their ex-partners for ongoing financial benefits and ensure that divorce is pursued for valid reasons. However, feminists view this change as a potential infringement on personal autonomy and the freedom to make decisions about one's own life and relationships. Historically, men have often been the primary earners, and this dynamic influenced partner preferences. However, society has undergone significant changes, with women now achieving high earning potential and even becoming primary breadwinners in some cases. This shift can introduce complexities and potentially lead to relationship dissatisfaction, especially when women earn more than their husbands and hold higher status positions within the relationship. In my view, if women aspire to establish equality and find a truly compatible partner, they should embrace a financial arrangement where both parties contribute equally to all expenses. This means a man should never be expected to cover more than half of the costs, and likewise, a woman should shoulder her share of responsibilities. Under this arrangement, both partners should maintain their own spaces, with each individual responsible for cleaning up after themselves. When it comes to household chores, half of the yard work should be the woman's responsibility. Additionally, she should independently manage her vehicle and pay for her expenses, including food, clothing, shoes, makeup, and feminine products. This financial partnership should remain in place regardless of the circumstances, be it sickness, pregnancy, or the arrival of children. In the end, both the man and the woman should retain their remaining income after their shared expenses have been covered. This approach embodies the essence of a true partnership. Another factor contributing to these changing dynamics is the growing trend of men, often referred to as passport bros, relocating abroad to countries like Brazil, Colombia, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Thailand in search of both personal freedom and potential partners. This migration of funds abroad can have a noticeable impact on the economy. Discussions about marriage's seriousness often arise when challenging no-fault divorce. Some have misused marriage in the past to gain a substantial share of a man's assets. They may resort to infidelity or abusive behavior to exploit the system, benefiting financially at their partner's expense. A friend's experienced dad shared concerns about the impact of feminism on some women today. He highlighted high divorce rates, multiple children from different fathers, financial debt, and weight issues. He also noted an entitled mindset among some women. He worried that by 2030, half of women aged 24 to 45 might not be in relationships with men, emphasizing potential consequences. He questioned the wisdom of merging finances in relationships due to personal financial problems caused by shared finances. He praised the removal of alimony in Florida and suggested reconsidering no-fault divorce due to its ease of use when a woman claims unhappiness in a marriage. Men often feel that the legal system treats them unfairly when it comes to marriage. They believe that they are held to a high standard of financial responsibility, as if they've entered into a business agreement. On the other hand, women are sometimes perceived as having little responsibility to maintain the marriage and are seen as being more inclined to take from it. Thankfully, this situation is gradually changing. The repeal of no-fault divorce could help restore the true meaning of the institution of marriage. Originally, marriage was designed to protect the interests of women and children. Over thousands of years of trial and error, it became evident that in successful, civilized societies, the ideal arrangement involved one man and one woman, committed to each other in monogamy, and jointly responsible for the children they brought into the world. This arrangement contributed significantly to the stability of societies. The current instability in many societies, along with declining fertility rates, rising depression, increased crime, and a decline in civility, suggests that these traditional values and structures are eroding. Even with the elimination of no-fault divorce, some men might still find themselves in difficult situations. For instance, a man could be trapped in a marriage where his wife cheats, and he is unable to prove it. Financial recklessness could also be an issue. Regardless, it's clear that change is necessary in the current system, as it often leaves men feeling trapped and caught up in lengthy legal battles when trying to exit a marriage. A significant shift in how marriage is approached and legally handled is needed. Men today face a stark contrast in societal expectations compared to the past. Traditionally, they were seen as providers and protectors, responsible for the well-being of their families and communities. Deviating from this role often led to social exclusion or divorce in cases of abuse or alcoholism, signifying a departure from their responsibilities. Yet, the feminist no-fault divorce movement has transformed this landscape. Men today, raised in an era of gender equality, face paradoxical situations where they pay child support and alimony and fight for custody despite the emphasis on equality. This raises doubts about the value of marriage for men, given the substantial risk of losing everything they've built. As a result, many men opt out of marriage, as they believe the legal system may unfairly perceive them as guilty. They recognize that they can lead more peaceful lives without the complexities of modern relationships. The erosion of the empowerment and responsibility once tied to providing further motivates this choice. In life, it's essential to understand that a happy marriage isn't guaranteed. Idealizing wives sets unrealistic standards and can lead to seeking validation elsewhere. It's beneficial to be with self-assured women who don't constantly seek validation. Men shouldn't be expected to be mind readers or emotionless robots. When they encounter such narcissistic women, it's crucial to establish and maintain boundaries, respecting them, and, in the process, respecting themselves. Usually, men always offer their shoulders, show respect, and care for these women's weak emotions. But it's not fair. He has to be the breadwinner, and also the one who would do this nonsense to this unthankful creature. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.